attending a meeting one Sunday morning in the Ozark Mountains of Missouri, we heard the following story about the Ozark Mountain graveyard. This graveyard, located in the Ozark Mountains of Missouri, is a landmark known by folks far and near. This graveyard is a huge cemetery, and over behind the cemetery is at the little house. A family lives in it, and they have a little girl, about 10 or 12 years of age. This family, and especially the little girl, in order to save time, they go through the cemetery going to and from their home. This little girl every morning walks through the cemetery going to school. In the afternoon, she comes right back through the graveyard going home after she gets off from school. One afternoon, this little girl was walking through the graveyard on her way home. There was a man standing there in the graveyard. He'd been putting flowers on the grave of a loved one. He noticed this little girl, and seeing she was very young, he stopped her and he said, "Honey," he said, "aren't you afraid to be walking through this graveyard all by yourself?" The little girl, she stopped. She looked up at him, and a big smile came across her face. She said, "No, sir." Said, "I'm not afraid." She said, "You don't understand, mister." She said, "You see, my home is just on the other side." And you know, friends, that's true today for we that are saved and we that have our hope in Jesus, we that are born again and have our sins under the blood. Thank God we don't have to fear the graveyard, because just beyond the grave awaits our home on the other side. I see the lights of that city so bright. It's my home.